Hello. Today I'm going to talk to you about The Devil's Highway by Luis Alberto Urrea. And this book is something like I've never read before. The story is something like I've never heard before. It gave so much detail. It gave raw. It gave truth. It was heartbreaking. It was heartwarming. So basically, the Arthur Luis followed the treacherous plight of Mexican immigrants who wanted to cross into the U.S. border by way of the Devil's Highway, which is a desert, and a very dangerous desert where they face like extreme weather conditions, of course, dehydration, being captured by the U.S. Border Patrol. They faced the elements. It was a very dangerous, how can I say, plight. Luis, the author, interviewed the survivors. So in total, there were 26 people in this story crossing into the U.S. border. Of 26, only 12 survived. And he was able to interview those 12 and get their stories about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Another thing I really loved about this story is the spiritual aspect. It didn't just share the facts. It shared how resilient they were. It shared how they trusted the animals. They trusted the coyotes to be guides. And I really love that because I was just trying to put myself in their shoes, which is very, very hard. But I just feel like if I was out there and I saw a coyote, I would be terrified. But instead, they took that as a sign and looked to the coyote as a guide. Other than that, like the plot of the story just basically follows the 26 men who tried to cross over here for better lives. And even though they knew the risks, they still tried to come. And that just says a lot about how bad they wanted it. For you to know how dangerous this journey would be, for you to know how scary this journey would be, and for you to still take it, it just shows how bad and how resilient these people were, these immigrants were. So I thought they were all very special. And this was just an interesting story and an interesting case. All the ones we read were different. They were all the same as far as the battle, of course, but it showed details differently, like the way the characters or the real people handle things differently. And of course, this is based on a true story. It is a book that I recommend to everybody. Like I said, I am forever changed by it, and I am so humble and grateful that I was able to read this story and get to know things that I've never even imagined before. So again, The Devil's Highway by Luis Alberto Urrea is a great read. Thank you.